our legal brain teaser of the week. An over 10-year tradition now at Kicks Country 92.9. It is Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner. And maybe, just maybe, today's legal brain teaser comes from you. These questions are largely submitted by you. I'll tell you how to submit a question coming up in a moment as well. But first, would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this morning?
Excellent, excellent. How about you?
Hey, I'm doing great. I just celebrated another anniversary.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
How many now? I've lost count.
Well, it's the anniversary of my life, and I can't disclose that information.
Right. Well, we have a habit here. If you don't tell us your age, we automatically make you 59. Is that okay?
Well, I thought I was still 39, but...
Well, 59 is the new 39, as they say.
Okay, that's great.
Well, welcome back for another installment of Ask the Lawyer. Unfortunately, we have another kind of sad situation in our spotlight, and I'd like to read you the email and get your feedback.
Let's do it.
Okay, here's what it says. My husband, who is in his 30s, was in a terrible motorcycle collision and is currently unable to walk due to his injuries. The doctors say he will need lots of therapy, and I will probably have to quit my job to care for him. He may be paralyzed for the rest of his life, and we were starting to plan a family. The driver who hit him died in the accident, and he only carried minimum insurance. Luckily, because my friend owns a business, we have full coverage, including stacking uninsured coverage. The insurance company says they will pay the medical bills, but it will be a tremendous loss if I leave my job. Can you ask the lawyer if the insurance company should pay for my lost wages? What about the possibility we won't be able to have a family? Even though the insurance company is acting like they will be there for us, should I still get a lawyer? Oh, my. There's a lot to unpack in that email. What do you make of it?
Well, first and foremost, this is a case where they need a lawyer very, very much.
Yeah.
There's lots of aspects involved. And, the insurance company's motto is, we never pay.
Well, and they also are going to treat you like they're going to treat, as they're doing in this case, like they're there for you. Oh, we're here for you. We're going to help you out, but you can't go by that.
That's for sure. So her first question is she entitled to lost wages? And the answer is not directly. And what I mean by that is she wasn't involved in the accident, so she's not entitled to lost wages.
Okay.
But if a doctor says that her husband needs home care and she provides that to him as opposed to hiring a home care specialist,
right,
she would be entitled to be paid at the rate that a home care person would normally be paid.
Oh, okay.
So she could do that. She'd have to look at which is, more beneficial for the family financially.
Right.
She also raised a very interesting question and says that she was hoping to have a family, and, this might put a big damper on it. And could she be compensated for that? Well, there's what's called loss of consortium. And that means when a married couple loses the services of their spouse, they're entitled to be compensated for that.
Okay.
And I think this, normally it's a fairly minimal amount, but I think in this case, where he's hurt so severely, and they may not even be able to have a family, it would be a substantial element of damage.
Okay.
So they need to call an experienced personal injury attorney first thing. Fortunately, as we talk almost every week, they had stacking uninsured motorist coverage. I hope they had an umbrella policy over their normal coverage. But there's lots of things that they're entitled to, and they have a mega case. They need an attorney to help guide them through it and make a substantial recovery.
I'll tell you, I was heartened to see that they have stacking uninsured motorist coverage. That's something that you preach all the time. So that made me feel a little bit better for him.
Yeah, that's very, very helpful.
And something that occurs to me is they're asking, should I get a lawyer? You're just saying things like loss of consortium normally aren't big dollar amounts, but in this case it could be substantial. Well, it could be that you might have to certainly you'll have to convince the insurance company of that. You might have to convince a jury of that. That's going to take somebody with a lot of skill and a lot of experience.
Well, this is a case that I would love to try in front of a jury because there's so many very